All right, you guys ready for technically day 3? Let's go. Well, today we're simply just gonna go over the exact personal branding strategies that I use to gain over 240,000 followers. I mean, strictly just off of Instagram. I would say Instagram's a lot harder than TikTok. The reason for that, I think the algorithm's just not as strong. On top of that, I think it's just more real, but I would tell you guys this, Instagram converts a lot more. Anyways, guys, the exact personal branding strategies I've used to gain over 240,000 followers and make over 6 figures from barbering. Everything I'm about to show you is not a theory. It's literally what I did step by step to build a brand that changed my entire life at 17 years old. But before we start, stop and please ask your guys yourself this. What do you guys even want from content? Ty, what do you want? Clients? William? Branding. Personal brand. Shane?
Same. Both.
Sergio, what do you want from content?
I want to be recognized everywhere I go in the industry.
In the industry, so in person.
Yeah.
There we go, okay. So this one question will decide your entire trajectory. Content only works when you know why you're posting. Honestly, I've talked to a couple of you guys and you guys don't even know why you're really posting in the first place. Like, you're not fully clear. You kind of stutter about clients or money. Like, you got to choose one and stick with that one. So here's obviously a list of common things most of y'all would want. I already kind of did my research. You guys want more quality clients, consistent local authority, get recognized in public. You want to be fully booked, raise your prices, attract dream clients. You want to get known in your city. Number 2, you want to build a strong personal brand. You want to become known. You want to create a fun, engaging persona. You want to actually build good reputation, not only in your community, but in the industry itself. You want actual growth for future opportunities, whether it's coaching, whether it's owning a shop, whether it's cool stuff like that, and real social influence. Number 3, you want to just entertain and inspire the youth, inspire guys maybe older than you. You want lifestyle content, you want humor, personality-driven content. You want to make people actually feel something and connect with you and your brand. Number 4, you want to grow into an educator. You want to maybe do tutorials, breaking down cuts, helping young barbers, teaching your craft, becoming the go-to person for in-person tutorials, or just being an educator, maybe even online coaching itself. Number 5, you obviously want to build a freedom-based business. You want to eventually monetize your guys' personal brand. Coaching, digital products, systems, online products, online income, mentorship, brand deals, more time, travel the world, be financially free, and have real time and financial freedom. Number 6, you want to document your journey. You want to actually build something long-term. You want to actually grow from beginner to pro. You want to show the story, long-term payoff. You want to actually identify, have like a real brand. Build a real loyal follower base. Not just have the clout, but actually build a fan base that actually messes with you and who you are as a person. Maybe you don't know exactly what you want, but you maybe just want more out of life. But there's one reason to post content. All of these are very valid. Who in here, did I say something that you guys didn't resonate with? I think I knocked it off the board pretty well. Okay. So obviously there's one reason to post content. Again, all of those that I just said are very, very valid. But the biggest mistake barbers make is they don't know which one they're pursuing. When you don't know which one you're pursuing, you get lost in honestly, the barber rat race, we call it. You keep doing the same thing. You end up mixing all of them up. You want a personal brand, and then you want to have this crazy clout, and then you want to get recognized in public, and then you want all this money, and then you want all the clients. You got to choose one. That's how you're gonna grow the fastest. Yes, you can do 2 or 3, like I said yesterday. Again, when you put 110% effort in one, you are probably gonna grow a lot faster in that one. And then the next focus, for example, Thomas, he grew fully on that personal brand, and then now he's fully focused on the client conversion and actually making money off of the personal brand. Once you choose one dominant direction, even if it changes later, your content gets extremely sharper, your brand gets a lot clearer, and everything naturally just goes up. So once you actually know what you want, we can actually talk about how to get it. So here's the harsh truth about viral videos, all right? Everyone's chasing millions of views, but here's the real truth about these viral videos that boost your brand and viral videos that kill your brand. Okay, there's a difference between a viral video that will actually boost your brand up and actually have you guys grow and scale your brand compared to those viral videos that, get millions of views, but you're not really building a brand off of it. And obviously I learned this the hard way. Here's the entertaining viral video. As you guys can see, 17.8 million views. It's funny, there's a trend, there's a cool edit, there's a scroll and forget, tons of views, 0 loyalty, 0 brand building, no followers, meant for doom scrollers. You guys know what doom scrollers are? Some of you guys in here are doom scrollers. You guys scroll. Here's a converting viral video. Real story, real emotion, 11.8 million views, real identity, relatable, trust building, and you actually get followers and convert income off of these type of videos. Like I told you guys, I've literally went viral so many times, all right? And it did nothing, straight up. Nothing. Here's an 11.8 million view video that got me 75,383 followers. And then here's a 17.8 million view video that got me 2,000 followers. Yes, 2,000 followers to a lot of you guys is still really good, but look at this fucking ratio. Something's up. 17.8 million views. So this one got an extra 7 or 6 million views and only got 2,000 followers. This one got 11.8 million views. It got 891,000 likes. It got 75,383 followers. So what do you guys feel like is the difference? William.
You actually had a meaning behind the post, not just content per se.
Yeah. It wasn't meant for doom scrollers. It actually had a real meaning behind it, and I connected. So here's why this actually happens, and here's the actual psychology breakdown behind that. Viral videos entertain the algorithm, straight up. Converting videos connect with humans. Converting videos isn't building followers, building clients, getting money off of it. So obviously, I will tell you this, you do actually need both to build a real brand. Let me explain. As you guys can see, the same insights, right? Viral video technically, but this one converted like crazy. One of these gets you views, the other builds you a brand. So this is where most barbers stay stuck. They're posting viral entertainment when their true goal is growth, money, respect, clients, getting recognized in public. How much of you guys have seen content like this? You know, sausage in the face, like just a bunch of bullshit like that, or humorous videos, 5 seconds long. It's meant for doom scrollers. Straight up, it's meant for doom scrollers. They get a laugh, it's random people. Those doom scrollers are not gonna pay you 90 bucks a cut. They're not gonna pay you 100 bucks a cut. You guys need to understand that. Who in here has posted videos like this? Be honest. Okay. William, how did it perform?
Oh, bro, I'm not gonna lie, it did terrible. I never posted again. I had like a mystery box with a video with Diddy, and I never did it again.
Okay. You did one?
Yeah, it had like 14K views.
14K views, yeah. Got a lot of eyes. Do you know how it converted?
It ain't worth it.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
I was gonna say something, so like a lot of my followers were probably like the same people,
Mhm.
but when I posted a video like that, it was a lot different than the other stuff I posted, so it kind of showed like a different side of me.
Yeah. No, it did. I mean, depending on the video you posted too, but this is like the humorous content that you guys see.
I did something like that, and like my clients were like, dude, like that was funny as shit. I didn't know you were like funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? What kind of video?
It was like the cocaine one when they're like, oh, can I get a line?
Okay. Do you know how that video converted for you?
I didn't even check, no.
Okay. I want you to view the insights after. And obviously, this is why most of you guys are frustrated. You know, you've been chasing the wrong type of viral for the right goals. And once you actually fix that, everything will change. Get your goal set, get why you're actually gonna post the content, and understand why you're gonna post the content, everything changes. So take Thomas for an example. He wanted to go viral, but had no knowledge how to. He had no information behind it. Now he's doing 4,000 followers in one day. He's getting millions and millions of views. I think one of his videos, 1 million views. He hit freaking, 10K followers in a day. Now he's doing freaking, getting best known in his city, getting best known in his school. He's getting recognized in public, and a lot of you guys want that. He's actually getting reached out by big companies as well, but how? Okay? As soon as he onboarded into the inner circle, simply we realized like his real situation, where he was stuck, what wasn't working, his current content issues, what he thought he should be doing, we flipped that. Because again, he only got to 1,000 views a video. He was at probably less than 500 followers, didn't really have much of a real personal brand. But as soon as he joined, he noticed and he realized that his information only got him so far, and we had to remove the ego, put it aside, genuinely get value from me and get the right information to actually scale. Second, we clarified his goals. What did he actually want out of content, right? What did he actually want? Did he want like as much clients as possible, as much income, clients, income in those lines, viral, personal brand, building an actual following? What did he want? What did he want long term? What content path matched that? What type of brand was he actually building? When you're kind of just going off the dome and you're doing whatever and trying 30 things at once, you will not build a real personal brand. Number 3, we identified what was stopping him. He had a lack of story. He had 0 unfair advantage. We'll get to what that means. No converting videos. He was posting randomly, and he had 0 structure. He had so much potential and work ethic. Who in here feels like they have good work ethic? Okay. So almost everyone thinks they have good work ethic? Positive?
Yeah.
Okay. But he just didn't have a system. So obviously we gave him the custom game plan. We found his unfair advantage. We found what separates him. We found actually, okay, what unique personality traits do you have? What unique general traits do you actually notice about yourself? What this worksheet does, it gives you full clarity on what you what separates you from the rest of the crowd. Because you guys see so much barbers in this industry posting the same content. People are getting over it. People are catching on. So you need to find what separates you, have full clarity on that, and double down.
I feel like just with finding, our unfair advantage.
Yep.
But at the same time, you say not to, create your own videos. So what's like the, perfect thing to do there in the middle? To, get still the, what's hot, what's trending because it's going viral for a reason, but also like what you're doing too.
What's trending?
Sometimes when I put my twist on videos, it just says terrible.
When you try to put your own twist. Okay, so what I would tell you right now is like, you were in the full testing phase, William, right? You had different goals from all these other guys. You wanted that personal brand, you wanted that following. And as soon as we did your unfair advantage, what happened to the one of the videos? It was more of the recent ones. It got a couple thousand followers after the unfair advantage. One of the biggest things for you was just like what I told you yesterday, was doubling down with what works already, and it's worked, and you've executed on it. As soon as we did your unfair advantage, and you went out there and made the video, it cooked. And you went back to square one. We call it shiny object syndrome. You guys get that viral video, you finally get a taste of that viral video, and then you wanna go back to doing your own thing. You guys need to be unselfish about your content. I will tell you this, sometimes you don't wanna do that piece of content. Sometimes you really don't. Like sometimes it might not be your favorite thing to do, but sometimes you just need to get it out there because it works. You know what I mean? I don't know if you just didn't enjoy the video that you did, but it worked, and then you went back to square one. You went to go test again. When something works and the ball's rolling, that's momentum. Your problem isn't like searching for more viral videos. You already had stuff that cooked and worked for you. You just didn't double down. Does that make sense?
So you think if I still double down, it would be good because it's still recent?
Well, no, it's old now, right? I mean, you could try it. I told you yesterday, repost it. It's been a month now. You could repost it. You could restructure it a little bit. Keep the hook, it worked. Use your insights, look at what worked, and then you could repurpose it a little bit, see how it performs, and then go from there, right? If that doesn't work, then we're on to the next. I told you guys, what is the unfair advantage worksheet? Goal is to find what makes you non-replaceable. By answering these questions on the worksheet, like I told you, you get so much clarity on what separates you. It's obviously the one thing that makes people follow you instead of thousands of other barbers online. It separates yourself from the same old TikTok barbers you guys see all over the place, doing the same old videos, these guys doing the same thing, copying each other. No one's their self. Yeah, they could build a following off of that, but I promise you that stuff won't last. They won't be able to convert. They won't be eventually able to monetize that brand that they have because they're just copycats of each other. So ask your guys yourself this. There's 4 million reels a day going out. Why should people even watch you and actually follow you? Like, why is it worth it to follow you and watch you, Avon? What do you think?
Because I want it bad enough.
You want it bad enough?
I do.
Okay, that's not valid. What in your content shows people
I want it bad enough.
that you want it bad enough? But how in your content do you show that?
I know.
Okay. So you know that why people should follow you is that you want it bad enough, but nothing in your content shows that you want it bad enough?
I guess so.
You know what I mean? So it doesn't make sense, right? For you, Ethan, why should people even watch you and actually follow you? Why are you different from every other barber here?
I could say maybe to like follow along the journey and be motivated.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So your journey, your story's different, and it's the same thing for all of you guys here. You guys all have a story. Like I told you guys, I had a story. I think you guys all have stories too. Maybe it's not as insane as mine was, but everyone has a story here. A story to tell. And you guys are your own person. Like you guys are all so different from each other. You need to find that and get full clarity on that and double down on that. To add how important the 24/7 feedback is, Thomas didn't just post, you guys. He posted, he got feedback, he fixed it, he reposted, he improved, and he repeated. This is the same cycle he did, and he just showed up consistently. That's obviously why he grew 10x faster than his competition, because nobody else has all of this access. Information doesn't fix your content. Feedback does. I gave you guys all the information, do this. I gave you guys the custom game plan. You still gotta do almost 70% of the work. You still have to go create it. You still have to get the right angles. But let's say I gave you guys the right angles. Get this angle, get that angle, all in one setting. There's still gonna be times, there's still gonna be mistakes. That's where the feedback comes in. And that's why feedback is so important. That's why it's like, show up to the feedback, right? Especially on the calls. I mean, I know that helped you a ton, showing up to the calls, asking for feedback, and getting live feedback. Compared to, imagine if you had the information, You know, you knew how to create a consultation video, but if I wasn't there to give you that extra feedback, you probably would be in the same loop of mistakes, right? Yeah, so you can know the best hooks, the best angles, the best formulas, the best editing tricks, the virality tools and whatever, but if you're executing them wrong, you will not grow. That is the harsh truth of this. Okay, I've seen this countless times. You don't grow by watching tutorials, you actually grow by making mistakes and having someone correct them immediately, constantly. Mistake, feedback, mistake, feedback. And that's how you simply just grow. Simple. Every piece of content gets 1% better. And that stacks very, very quick. I know the guys in here that show up and ask for the feedback. Oh, yo, can I get a content review here? Especially on the calls, getting it live. They grew very, very quick. They constantly got reps. They constantly learned from the feedback. And they applied the feedback they got on their video and came back the next day. Again, this is another reason why so much barbers do not grow. And they don't hit their full potential. They post videos, but they never fix the problems. So they go into that barber content loophole, doing the same thing with no feedback. No feedback whatsoever, doing the same thing, doing the same mistakes, but it's not their fault, okay? They don't know any better, which sucks. Without feedback, you repeat mistakes, you don't know what's wrong, you blame the algorithm. The algorithm's not helping me, I've heard this a lot. You know, what do I do to make this video, blow up? What hashtags do I use? All of the hashtags, all of the reposting, those are tiny little tactics, but I promise you that's not why your videos are flopping. Okay? A lot of guys lose motivation. They quit early, especially in the beginning. With feedback, you correct fast, you adjust instantly, you improve daily, you gain confidence because you actually start seeing results. So obviously feedback is one of the most important things there are. Again, this is why you haven't blown up yet. It is not the algorithm's fault, it's the lack of constant correction. Now here's exactly how to build content that blows up and actually builds a real brand. Every great creator, you guys, has 3 types of content. Number 1, viral content, gets new eyeballs. Promise you that viral content usually doesn't convert crazy. Number 2, middle of funnel content, it builds trust. It builds, I'd say middle of funnel content and brand content are probably the most important to actually build a real brand, okay? This builds trust, it shows you. Brand content, same thing. Identity, it builds loyalty. All of these 3 combined changed everything for me. Again, a lot of new eyes, but not a lot of connection, not a lot of conversion. This is story-based content, personality, connection, relatability. ICP content, the content that actually fills your bookings, gets you booked up, converts to money, to real income, the real cash. Everyone in here wants to hit 15K a month, right? Minimum. Some 20, okay? 25. That's how you do it. When you combine all 3, you will become unstoppable, all right? Viral for the reach, story for the trust, ICP for the money. All right, so here's the weekly rotation you should use, the EVB 3-part weekly content cycle. 3 viral videos, get a shit ton of eyes on your page, a journey video, a story video, a video that relates and connects with your audience, where people can relate, you know? And number 3, an ICP client building video to convert clients, to convert and get clients and get income. And I promise you guys this, these videos, if you get them blown up, they go crazy. But the truth is these videos are usually the consultations. It's the converting, right? This is what will fill your books, okay? These viral videos, they get a lot of eyes on your page. The journey videos, they build connection. William, what's up, bro?
So it's still, you can still, if you're going for personal branding, you can still, do a consultation every.
Absolutely. I mean, you especially, you want to do personal branding. I go all in on that, like I said. But on the side, you still want to build that income, and I still think consultations go crazy. I still think they do. It's worked for many guys here. It still gets a lot of eyes on your page, but I promise you, the consultation converts. That is your conversion, especially for your ICP. Okay? You got a question, Ethan?
And that's like a strategy for the whole week, right?
I would do it for the whole week, and you would make it more custom to you, right? For this content strategy, again, you got to know why you're posting. Some of you guys want all personal brand. Fuck the money. I'm already making good money. I just want to focus on a personal brand. So we might have to change a couple things. Maybe more journey story videos, maybe more connection, maybe more day in the life, maybe more connection, right? So you kind of want to customize this to you, because not everyone in here has the same exact goals. Keep that in mind. So how do you actually find viral videos? There's 2 ways. You go on Instagram or you go on TikTok, and you actually start clearing up your following. You only follow accounts that are worthy, that are follow all barbers possible at the end of the day. A lot of you guys still follow your hometown friends. All right? It's no. Yeah, I'm not saying cut off the day ones, but what I will tell you is that messes up your algorithm. Because the more you engage with content, all kinds of content, the more that type of content gets on your page, right? That's how the algorithm works. So when you're following all barbers and you're following all your competition and you're constantly, researching and you're constantly liking their posts and whatnot, all of your feed is barber content. Who in here follows mostly barbers? Okay. So when you connect with those barbers and you actually like their posts and whatnot, the algorithm feeds more of that content. It's as simple as that. So obviously, it will push a lot more barber content for you to now study. Now you want to market research. Create a save folder on both Instagram and TikTok. Here's a quick little tutorial.
Collecting rent as a 21-year-old shop owner.
Santos.
Boom. Okay, so what I did, I looked at the video. I looked at the engagement. 53,000 followers. I looked at his followers. He had a good amount. I did the 5X rule. This video still went viral. So now I'm gonna save it to my folder. I'm gonna create a content folder. All right? And I'd recommend doing this like 15 minutes a day. You guys there's no such thing as, oh my God, I ran out of content ideas. There's no such thing. There is so much content going out a day. I think there's more than 4 million reels, I'll be honest. Okay? And the more barbers you guys follow, the more content you guys can actually get. So when you guys tell me, oh man, I'm running out of content ideas, man, it's simply just a studying problem.
What was the 5 times rule?
5X rule is does anyone want to tell them? Anyone remember? William, go for it.
So if they have 5 times the amount of views or likes on the video, then the amount of followers they have, then that video be good for them.
Yep, exactly. So if you look at someone that went viral, he has 1 million views, but he has 1 million followers, obviously he has a better chance. No, I'm not saying no, but he has a better chance of getting that video viral because when he posts a video, he already has a shit ton of people engaging. And when Instagram and TikTok sees a lot of engagement, they push that video out to more people. That's as simple as a viral video can get broken down. But when you're studying content, you want to save it to your folder. You guys know how to create a content folder at this point, right? I hope so. Okay? Scroll, but do not doom. All right? Please do not doom. The biggest, most important part of this, if you guys really, really need to, go on red mode. I have this before I sleep, so there's no blue light. You guys, You guys can go on ChatGPT. You guys can search up, how can I put a filter on my phone to turn it to red or black and white? What that does, it makes you not as engaged. Okay, it makes you not as engaged. So when you're scrolling for content, honestly, it's a better way to study, not only to get you doom scrolling, because sometimes you scroll onto someone like Mr. Beast, you get engaged pretty easily. All right, I fell victim to that. And that helped me a lot, is just changing the filter on it. Anyways, please do not doom. Find 5 to 10 viral trending videos. All right, honestly, aim for 15, 20. The more the better. Once you guys do that, again, use the 5X studying rule. That's what matters most. So now look at your content folder, then start writing down all of the hooks of the video on a doc. This is so important for the guys who don't have as much followers right now too. Because your guys' hook is the most important. That is what matters most, okay? Because you guys aren't getting already a lot of eyes on your page, so your hook has to grab people's attention. So right here, we found the video, we found the viral video, we got the hook. Now we have to list down all of the hooks of the viral videos from the content folder. Do 15 of them. This is the easiest way to get that viral video and get a lot of eyes on your page, right? And when you get better at this and you get more reps at it, you're gonna start noticing, okay, this is like a top of funnel video. We call it top of funnel. It gets a lot of eyes on your page, right? And then this is a middle of the funnel content, right? A day in the life video that got a lot of views, but probably a lot of followers and a lot of connection with the brand, right? Day in the lives, people naturally connect with that. So you'll start noticing what video is for what, and you could execute on that. Okay, you do not invent viral. Please stop trying to, I hate when barbers say, yeah, I'm gonna try to do this, I'm gonna try to do that, And again, you're going off your own knowledge, okay? Please do not identify viral. Just remix it with your story, you identify viral, but remix it with your story and your angle. Do not try to reinvent viral though. Try not to create your own viral video. Yes, if you're qualified enough and you've had viral videos and you have a good following, yes, it might be valid to finally come up with your own idea because you have a sense of content now. But for a lot of you guys don't have that sense of content and you guys go in loops and you guys try to do this and you guys try to do that and it never works because you still don't have the right information. When you get good at this, you're able to actually do it for any niche and here's how. I was telling you guys a little bit about this. When you guys identify the video, or identify why the video you actually studied went viral. For me, it got to the point where I got so good at studying content, I could use content from a fitness niche, a cooking niche, and I could get an idea from that, and get an idea from that, and then make it together and make it a barber post. For most of you guys just need to start off straight up with a barber post. And with that barber post that you guys studied, you want to find the hook, the story, the vibe, the emotion, the relatability, the aesthetic, the editing, the punchline, the problem it spoke to, all of this type of stuff. I would recommend taking a picture of this, okay? Because when you guys go study content after this and you guys actually execute, you want to look for stuff like this. Most people copy the video. Smart creators copy the reason it went viral, all right? They copy the reason. Please execute fast. Don't overthink it, all right? A lot of you guys get it to this point, but you guys don't execute. You know, you guys overthink it. Like, oh shit, should I do this? Should I edit this a little better? Oh man, I'm gonna wait a week until I get this clip. Bro, just get it out. Consistency and volume always beats quality with content. Viral videos will expire, all right? When you guys study a video and you do the 5X rule and it was posted 2 years ago, all right? I've seen some of you guys grab videos from like a long time ago of my videos that went viral. Brother, it's just not gonna go viral anymore. It's a year ago. The algorithm changed, the sound's different, the sound's not trending anymore, right? Execution and speed matters so much more than perfection. Film it the same day, keep the structure, use the same formula. Do not try to reinvent too much. Get 80% done, post it. Before that, you could even get feedback in the Discord if you're inside of the inner circle. Fix, repost, repeat. Any questions, you guys?
So you're fine if we don't pass it through the feedback and just post it right when
I would rather you go through the feedback, right? If you have an editor already, you could always get that. But my biggest thing is just don't overthink it. You know what I mean? Don't overthink it. Don't put so much like, yes, I want you to. It's honestly, I'm coping for your guys' lack of work ethic. Go for fucking quality, but at the same time, get it out there. I know I say I would rather you guys get it out there than the quality, but if you could do both, which is the standard to be honest, do that, right? So get a good quality video, right? Put some actually work into it, but don't overdo it to the point where it's holding you back 2 days and you haven't posted. I'd rather you post every single day. You know, especially for the guys that are smaller in here. Consistency is so much more important, okay? Go for it.
When you say, like you have a good video and you're talking about like reposting it, repurposing it,
Yeah.
are we quite literally taking that video, changing it up a little bit and dropping it, or like the same idea, like the same video style?
My biggest thing with these type of videos, when I say like you want a quick little viral video and you want a lot of eyes on your page and you're a small creator, that's when you want to almost replicate it, right? You could replicate it.
Yeah, but not literally like I took a video and it blew up.
No,
Repurpose that video. Yeah.
you repurpose it of you, obviously, of your personal brand.
Yeah.
But a lot of times the guys who are a little more, you know, tapped in, understand a little more content, that's when you have the power to repurpose it. And you repurposing it is valid because you've already had viral videos. But if you're just trying to, like you're starting from the bottom, you got not much followers, not much views, and you want to get a lot of eyes on your page, that's the way to do it. And if you have your profile set up correctly and you get a lot of eyes on your guys' page, those will convert, okay? Maybe not a crazy amount because it's not a converting video, but they will get eyes on your page, and the whole point of doing that is to actually see your profile. And then they're like, okay, he's located where I am, what the heck? Okay, I could go book with him. Simple as that. William, go for it.
So, like, when I'm filming, even what's it called, you could understand too, like, when we're filming out, you know, doing free haircuts, whatever it is, if it's just engaging and you're in public, I just feel like some people are bored and like really give a person a haircut, and they're just lame. So like the video just, I know it's gonna suck. How do you make the people just interact more? Just know, so you guarantee get a good video out of every video. So I'm not wasting any time.
Bro, so those are usually tough. The only reason why they're tough is because you can only do so much to your client.
Yeah.
So that's why it sucks as the director is like, if he's introverted as hell. But it's just cope at the end of the day.
So I did some fart spray on my glove.
Uh-huh.
Bro, right here, I was lining his mustache up.
Yeah.
No reaction.
See, that's crazy. But like, look, you're looking so negative into that. What you could have done is like,
There's no faces like his.
asked him, like, yo, like before the video you showed that you had fart spray or whatever, right? So why didn't you ask him and be real? Because I would have reacted like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you have no reaction? Like, what's happening? You know what I mean?
No, I said, you don't smell that? And I was like, yeah, these are my personal trimmers, bro. And he was like, what you mean? I was like, you know what I mean? Then he started laughing. But
Okay. So it didn't work out that, like, it still worked out, but for those introverted guys, dude, as the director, you just got to get more reps in. Because the more reps in you guys get, the more comfortable you get with those introverted guys. Any other questions, you guys? Any other questions?
For me, like,
Yeah.
how would you say I would go about personal brand?
For you, what?
Like, how would I go about personal brand? Like,
Well, again, like, you need to find what you're posting content for. What are you posting content for? What's the number one
I was
focus?
for money, but I'm like at a good spot, so now I have a lot more time, so it's for like personal brand.
Okay, so it's for personal branding now. You got more time. All right. So when you have a lot more time and you want to build a real personal brand, the biggest thing is connecting. Biggest thing is connecting, right? So that's why I always say, like, a day in the life, right? Those are one of the biggest things that you could do. The reason for that, and like, dude, there's 3 day in the life videos you could do. You could do POV day in the life. You know, you guys love the meta glasses, and it's trending a little bit, so that's a little bit of study content on top of that. Number 2, you could just do a straight up day in the life. You have your tripod following you around. Number 3, you could do a voiceover day in the life. 3 pieces of content just like that, building a personal brand.
But you don't think if I were to post, like, let's say I post all 3 videos at the same time, like.
Don't post at the same time.
Or okay, like.
That's why you need to switch it up. Monday, Friday, next week, Wednesday.
Alright, but like my audience from my following are gonna see the same video and or like see it's the same thing. They're gonna be like, just scroll off, you know.
Wait. So,
Like,
but the only reason why they.
Three pieces of content, but there's a POV of meta glasses.
Yep.
And there's a voiceover, and then there's like your tripod POV. So that's 3 different videos. But how would you go about like posting those? Like, you know how you say you want to post 3 videos a day at least or something?
Yeah.
You do one of those, like the voiceover one day.
Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, you create the video, right? You create the video. How I would like naturally just do this, I would create the video, right? Usually day in the life, it's hard to film all day. Realistically, I'll take clips from other days.
Yeah.
You take the best of the best clips, the most engaging clips that you got throughout the maybe week, right? And then you can make it a day in the life, okay? Because realistically, having a tripod follow you around all day is pretty hard to do that, okay? But you get those best clips, you create the day in the life video. You can just do a normal day in the life, all right? From here, you could post that day in the life. But now it's in your CapCut already, or your editor did it, even better, right? You could send new clips to that editor. First of all, see how this day in the life performed. Get data on this day in the life. If the hook was shit and the retention rate was just like here to here after 1 second, your hook was shit. So now that you have data, okay, we're not using that clip anymore because your clip cooked it. Your clip, you got to analyze, okay, what cooked it? Was it the clip? Was it the hook? Was it the, I mean, obviously the hook, but was it like the text, the captions? What was it, right? Was it just a shitty, blurry clip? What was it, right? But now that you have data, you move on to the next. Okay, if that clip just got cooked, let's not use that same clip, all right? If the clip got really good and the video actually did some work and the hook was really good, and then you notice in the retention rate that...
How do you know if it was the clip or the hook that was shit?
Well, you look at the data. So on your video, like for example, just pull out your phone. Let's see it. Okay, let's see how this video did. 21K. All right, so when we... Here, let me just hold this real quick. When you guys look at this, 21K, 28 comments, 135 shares. This is actually a good video, like honestly. And I'm sure this converted for you. If we look at this, views over time only got better. It only got nurtured even more. And when you scroll down, you can notice at 0.1%, there's already 66% drop, okay? This real skip rate was 59.5%. Your typical skip rate is 76. So yes, it did better than your average videos, but it still wasn't the best. But when you get data like this, already that shows you guys the hook wasn't as strong as it could be. You know what I mean? So now for your next video, let's say he repurposed the consultation video, please don't use the same clip, right? Don't use the same clip. Like if I were to look at this right now, for his next consultation, I wouldn't tell him to use the same exact clips. I would switch it up. You know what I mean? Try to find something even more engaging, you know? And that's where the feedback really helps a lot, you guys, is because I'll be able to actually give you feedback on it. I'll be like, okay, yeah, I mean, the hook rate, it was a massive drop off. Maybe it was too overwhelming. You know what I mean? Who knows? But when you get data on that, you can actually repurpose content a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, any other questions? Go for it.
For me, do you think it would be better for me to do straight consultations or do like the 3-1-3 that you had said earlier in one of the slides?
Yeah, so you gotta make it kind of custom to you. My biggest thing for you right now, your problem is lack of clientele. What do you want out of content? Clientele money, right?
Yeah.
So my biggest thing for you is rip consultations. Rip it, bro. Talk to Avon over here. Avon, how much clients did you get last month from consultations?
72.
Oh my God, right? You know what I'm saying? Just new clients off of social media, okay?
And then how long should I do it for? How long should I do it for before I switch it up?
How long do you do it before you switch it up? That's when you gotta realize, okay, you're getting a lot of clients now, let's say. You're getting, that income. And then we could switch it up a little bit. But we're still doing consultations. All right, if they're working, let's do it. This is when you guys get shiny object syndrome. You guys start doing other things. No, bro, we keep doing this. And then on the side, you could add a day in the life. Something to build more connection with your followers. You know what I mean?
And that's till after. Right now, just stick to consultations.
Right now, you should be ripping consultations, bro. You're lacking clientele. So get clients through your door first and record them. However you possibly can. You're in the trenches. You just gotta thug it out the trenches. But when you film these consultation videos and you actually execute them correctly, what you're gonna notice is you're gonna start getting conversions off of it. You're gonna actually start building clients off of it. You know what I mean? But if you try to start going, and honestly, it doesn't have to be all consultations. I would rip 90% and then 10% a viral video, a trending video to get eyes on your page. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now you start getting eyes on your page and then they start seeing your consultation videos and then they get converted off of that. It's honestly like a funnel if you guys think about it. You know?
Say I'm posting 7 days a week.
Uh-huh.
I could do like 1 day do a viral video and like 6 days do a
Like why 7 though? Why not 14?
+2.
Why not? I mean, you guys are gonna realize how small you guys are playing, bro. Like volume always wins. When you're doing 7 and the other guy in town's doing 21, who do you think wins?
One.
Right?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I know it's tough for you right now for volume because you don't have clients at the door. But it's just, dude, once you get clients, the biggest part from there is repurposing. Because from one consultation video, you can make three different types of content. You know what I mean? For the guys who are cooking, I mean, you repurpose pretty well, right? You don't repurpose too much? Shane repurposes. You make a consultation video,
And then I did something.
right? So just off of one video, he makes another. That's 2. That's 2x.
I need to start doing the
So one,
consultation
like
where
you
it's
do a
just
consultation, and
where
then
it's just
that's
a
when you're
consultation
talking,
and
and
it's
then
like
everything about
no
consultation.
speaking and just like
That's 2 pieces of content in one.
The same thing. Like,
You need to. You need to repurpose. And even you, Avon.
who's someone that
Why not?
Who's someone that does that?
Right? Like your biggest thing was volume last month. Bro, imagine if you had
But that
volume.
too, and then,
You know what I'm saying? Like if we did the math correctly,
have, like, my
you posted, I think it was like 20 something out of the 30 days, 26. But total, was that 26 on Instagram and TikTok or just 26?
just
26 on Instagram, 26 on TikTok. Okay, so what is that? 52? So imagine if you just doubled that. If you got, I want you guys to hear this out real quick. Shane, you there?
yeah.
Avon got 72 new clients last month at 32, or wait, 26 and 26. So how much clients a month? 72? 72 off of social media, and he posted 26 on Instagram, 26 on TikTok. If you do the math, that's 52 posts, and he got 72. Imagine if he just doubled it, right? Doubled the input. So if you do the math, right, if he got 72 new clients off of 52 posts, imagine if he doubled it, right? 104 videos, 144 new clients. That's like mathematically, like that would be the logical answer, right? And who knows? Maybe you get more, maybe you get less. I would say more.
You still get more though.
You always will probably get more, but if we're just talking numbers, mathematically, that's what you would get. That's why I'm telling you guys how important volume is. Volume always wins. I'd rather you guys post fucking 14 times a week than 2 perfect quality videos. 14 will win, bro.
Dude,
Let me get to you after Landon, yeah?
I was just gonna ask real quick. So because we're on a smaller scale than you, what do you think about us following our clients on social media?
Following your clients?
Yeah, like I follow a lot of my clients along.
Dude,
the
I honestly think the following isn't as important. It's more about what the content you engage with.
Okay.
Because that's what pushes your algorithm. But the following does help too. I promise you guys, you clear out your following and you follow all barbers and people you actually, want to study, which should be barbers for you guys.
Yeah, I follow like people that that are from my state that I don't even really even talk to or get. I don't even cut their hair, so I shouldn't even be following them, right?
You shouldn't, bro.
Fuck that.
You shouldn't. You clear out that stuff, you're gonna notice your Instagram algorithm and TikTok algorithm too. It's what you engage with. And TikTok's a lot easier too to clear up your algorithm. You guys can scroll, don't doom scroll, hold it, and then click uninterested. I don't know if you could do that on Instagram. I don't think you can? You can? Even better. All right, you can do it for TikTok and Instagram then, right? And that helps a lot. And that'll clear out your algorithm a shit ton. But I'm not saying drop your day ones, you guys. I'm not saying that. But all I'm saying is that, remember, if you want to get ahead, studying content is one of the biggest things you could do and one of the most important. And you need to study the right content. And if your whole feed is just fucking, OnlyFans girls and just a bunch of doom scrolling rot, you will not find good content to study. And you won't scale.
Does it matter if you're already on the barber algorithm? Because
If you-
I do follow my clients.
Okay.
But I do follow a whole lot of barbers as well.
Okay.
Everything that, if I just open up Instagram and just start scrolling, it's just going to be barber content.
If you open up Instagram and you start, okay, you're good then. Your algorithm's good.
Yeah, I just follow, it's only barbers.
Good, bro. Good. So yeah, you're at a fresh start right now. For those who aren't at a fresh start, get at a fresh start. Follow the right people, follow the right barbers. You know what I mean? And I honestly think it's more engaging with the content. So if you see a barber post, like it, comment on it. You know what I mean? Just so your algorithm gets cleared up. If you do that for like 15 posts, you'll start seeing a difference. You'll start actually seeing barber content. It's that easy. It takes 2 minutes of your day to clear out everything.
But would that matter with the following the clients? Following clients are like...
Not as much. Following, I think it's more of the engaging part that matters, right? But I would still unfollow people that you don't even need to follow. You know what I mean?
Because I didn't want to do the thing where he sent me the text where I could send it to a bunch of people so that I can get clients that way as well. Or copy the text and send it to everybody in my area.
I would, bro, for those of you who are getting a lot of followers, which all of you guys should be looking in this direction, I have this ManyChat automation. It's an automation, and every single follower I get, for me, where I convert is YouTube. So I send every single person to my YouTube. It gets an automatic follow, right? Who doesn't follow me in here? I don't think you follow me. Try follow me real quick. I want to, on Instagram, real quick. You can unfollow or whatever. I want to just show them an example.
It's in the DM automatically?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Yo, let's put us on.
Yeah.
I'm paying someone to do that.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just give it a quick second. Did you get a message?
Could be Wi-Fi.
Could be. We'll give it a second. It's overpowered, bro. And for you guys, this will be so cake. I was going to get to this, but might as well just tell you guys this now. Huh? You didn't get anything?
Not yet. I'll try to follow you on other account.
Okay, yeah, go for it. I know the automation's on. Here, I'll actually show you guys an example of what it looks like too. So you guys ever see those guys posting like comment free for the free training?
Yeah.
I do that myself. Bro, I'm not in there manually texting the message to, bro. It's impossible, especially if you get a lot. Impossible. So ManyChat.
How do you, Hoku,
Yo.
how do you set up this? So when you go on your profile, it says this.
Like they have pre-made text.
That's a settings thing.
Oh, so we can do that through Instagram.
Yeah, you can do that through Instagram.
Put us on.
So for you guys should be doing, these are like little optimizations. I think that's valid actually. You guys can do that.
It's like, how can I make an appointment?
Yeah. How can I make an appointment? How can I book with you?
Well, that could be the text.
Why are your cuts so fire? All right, I can do that right after this. Let me just show you guys this one. All right, so ManyChat, this is the app. And what this basically is, all right, so say hi to new followers. 5,654 runs already.
How much do you got on text? Oh,
You got the text? Yeah. Read it. That's been cooking.
Yo, this is Robot Hoku, aka my auto message. Just wanted to say appreciate the follow. I'm not a celeb or anything, just a regular dude who built something up from the ground. If you're a barber or someone trying to build a personal brand, I might be able to help.
Boom. And then what does it say? Hell no.
Yes, I'm a barber.
Yes, I'm a barber. You can make it shorter. For you barbers, you don't need to do all that, right? Like you guys are just getting clients. You guys could do something like,
I'm gonna say that.
yo. I mean, guys like who follow me, they don't want it to be like, oh, this isn't actually him. So that's why I tell them, yo, this is Robot Hoku. You don't even have to say all that. You guys can just say, yo, I appreciate the follow and the support. If you ever need a cut, I'm in this location. You know, something like that. I'll give you 10% off the first cut or something. Like you want to give them an in. If it free cut for the first time, oh my God, the conversion.
You can put the link
Boom.
too, right, in the chat.
Yeah. You could put the whole link in here. So like the whole breakdown of this too, you guys, is like they say, yes, I'm a barber. And then, yo, if you want to see what I'm really about, here's my YouTube. I'm way cooler on there, LOL. And then they get funneled to my YouTube where they see all your guys' testimonials. They see all of the YouTube trainings. They get nurtured.
Monthly.
20 bucks?
Oh, I'm in there. What's it
Yeah,
called?
It's called ManyChat, bro.
I'm in there.
Come on, everyone should be converting on this. Even like, bro, $20 to potentially get every single follower who follows you converted. You know what I'm saying?
I have a question.
But that's ripping for followers.
Another kind of conversion question.
Yo.
It's so when we check our insights and we do the data.
Uh-huh.
How can you just like show us a video that did good for you with the data, like they watched through the whole video?
I got you, dude.
And just explain why they watched through the whole video.
Yep. So either way, you guys, you're always gonna see a drop off. Like it's impossible to get 1 million views and 1 million people just staying with your video, right? I don't even think Mr. Beast gets that type of shit.
100%.
Let's see mine.
Good and then it just went down.
Okay, I'll show you this one. I don't want to scroll. It doesn't show on here, but here I can do it on my phone actually.
How did that only get 2,000 comments though? All the likes and views.
Let's see. Honestly,
I feel like
so I forgot to say this got 6,000 comments, but let's look at the comment difference. I do. Yeah, I kind of do. LOL. Tag, right? Because it's literally tag your friend. You know, it's a tag your friend. Obviously, they're going to tag your friend, right? You guys seen videos like this before? Yeah. Tag your friend, they need a cut, whatever, right? Yes, it got more comments, obviously, because I'm literally telling them. But look at the difference of comments, bro. Like, if we really scroll, I've seen paragraphs in here, dude. Like, I genuinely saw paragraphs. You know, guys genuinely, like, going out of their way to comment, not just a fire emoji, but genuine support, right? I don't know if it's just bad luck right now, but I've seen so much paragraphs on this where there's like, oh my God, your story is so touching, like grown-ass adults. You know what I mean? Like they go out of their way for 5 minutes and just type up a storm for my video. That's when you know it's like, oh shit, like you're building something. That's a real brand, you know? I promise you guys, yes, you might be able to spam like and follow all these other barbers in your area, but when you're just copycatting and you're building a brand in someone's shadows, you're gonna regret building that brand. You know what I mean? You are going to regret it, right? Because it's just like, you're gonna copy people your whole time. You're gonna have a brand of people who follow you because of you, but really the whole time you weren't even being you. You know what I'm saying? Landon, let me answer your question, bro.
It's about the consultation videos. I was like, what's a way I can make like another video out of just doing a consultation video?
Repurposing? I know someone who, I mean, bro, we could check out Shane's right now, you guys. Shane recently. Okay, so let's see. All right, so who did you repurpose, Shane?
Usually my repurpose are like those right there. You see. Right
Talk to me.
left.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, he did a consultation with this, right?
Yeah, but low-key I didn't post that one because the audio was bad. But
Okay.
I would have, and then I would have posted this after too.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. But you get the point, right? So he filmed the consultation. He posted the consultation first, right? What I would have done is check the data on the consultation. If it performed, then even better, use the same hook. You know, the hook worked. Don't change anything. Just do it again, right? And then right here, this is a repurposed video. He turned off the audio of him talking, and then he just put like a sound, and then he put this kid like quote unquote shooting my shot, and I need your help. What I would have changed, just a quick content review for you, is the wording. Because some people, like, dude, you'll be surprised, some people don't even know what that means, shooting your shot. You know what I mean? So you want to make it where like a second grader can understand. All right, Flores, for you. This is repurposed content. That's 2 pieces of content just from one. So especially when you guys are lacking on content creating and you're not getting much videos out, it's so easy to get 14, 10 minimum. Because you make that one video and then you can make another one on top of that. And I promise you guys, the more you guys do that, you're gonna start noticing, oh shit, I can make another one off of that. You know, I could even add another one. Fire. But anyways, you get the point, right, Landon? It's repurposed.
Yeah, that one was pretty easy.
It's so light. Because all he did was film the consultation like he normally does. He got the, look, 3, 2, 1 look method, whatever, right? The before and after clips. All he did was just turn off the audio, cut the clips up a little bit, you know what I mean? Put a little text, and then it's the same video, then you put like a new audio and whatnot. Yo.
I feel like the length of the video matters too. Like,
Yeah, of course. When you guys are beginning, you guys shouldn't be doing 1 minute consultations. I'd aim for like 25 seconds.
25 seconds.
Yeah, and then once you know, the more you get it, you know, the more you do it, the more audience and followers you get. Like, dude, this one that went viral for me, like insane viral.
Can we watch one of those consultations?
This guy's?
Yeah.
Bro.
You switch up the
So some clients will always perform better than others.
Yeah.
That's just the truth.
Yeah.
You know, like this guy has crazy long hair. People are gonna naturally be more engaged to that. You know, because they're like, oh shit, I'm ready for the transformation. But if we got, let's see, everyone's kind of fresh in here already. But let's say, you know, the other day when my hair was longer, right? It's not as engaging because my hair is just simply like, oh shit, it's gonna be a crazy transformation. You know, it makes people want to actually watch it.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
You don't know. You're like, oh shit, could he mess him up? You know, it makes them guess. It makes them want to stay. And I promise you, if he went on his retention rate, his hook was probably perfect. He had the sound, right? The drop off probably wasn't like insane. You know what I mean? Either way, people are gonna drop off, but like it probably wasn't just like boom.
Bro. So how long have you been growing out your hair for?
Maybe like, I think it was 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
And you're ready to just chop it off today?
Yeah.
Any special occasion?
So boom, random person watches this. They want to see what's gonna happen at the end. The best creators just on social media, you know, let's say Mr. Beast, for example, you guys. Or I'll finish watching this video, and then I'll show you guys Mr. Beast videos. Yeah. And I'll break down literally the psychology behind his video.
The haircut?
No.
What did you want to get today?
Oh, I wanted to get this.
So you're looking to chop off most of your hair?
Yeah, most of it.
What makes you come to me and like trust me with all this hair?
I seen you play basketball and like you was tough, so.
Oh man. Is it hard to maintain? Like you want to just have a little bit easier maintenance?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say your confidence level is right now on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah. Probably like 7, I guess.
7? You ready to make that a 10, bro?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Boom. What an asshole. This dude really just made us watch this whole video and left us on a cliffhanger. But you know what that does, you guys? Part 1, Part 2 videos are another massive thing. Because they're like, bro, I need to see this transformation. Perfect clip to put too. But I promise these guys are probably triggered. I'm not gonna lie, I personally get mad at videos like this, bro.
They said, bro, it's fruity.
A lot of them knew the kid. I noticed a lot of them knew this kid, eh? Jaden?
Bro, yeah.
Yo, Hoku.
Yo.
How much the execution was on the entirety of this first part of the video?
Bro, it was
A
fucking...
little longer than it needed to be, or was that like...
Look, he already has a good audience though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's naturally already getting a good amount of views. For those guys who are under like 3,000, you want to make your videos so much shorter. And just pack it in as much as you can.
How long was that video?
45, 50? I don't think it was that long. It didn't feel long.
Where's the part 2, bro?
So how long have you been?
Did you post the part 2? You did? I actually want to see this transformation though.
Well, you know, it wasn't even my, like, I honestly didn't even like the transformation.
Really? I'm sure he probably got this right though.
So how long have you been growing out your hair for? So it's literally
Maybe
the
like,
exact
I
same.
think it was
Really?
4 years?
No, but that's valid, you guys, because it worked for him.
Yeah.
He got 22,000, 8,000. That's still a shit ton of likes, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's people liking it. Views-wise, 141K.
God damn.
Yeah.
And it was like,
And it's the same shit. It's that
damn, bro. So how long have you been growing out your hair?
I could guarantee you, how long ago did you,
I think
July. If you reposted that video, the first one that went viral, maybe you could put some touch-ups if you think you could even make it better. Bro, repost it. I've done that for my consultations. They got like millions and converted like 5 to 10,000 followers from those videos. And then that video, the second time, yes, it's not going to perform as well, but it'll still convert you an extra 1,000.
So that's the question I was asking earlier. Like,
Yeah.
You say like repost it, like this same video, you're just touching it up on some shit.
Yeah, no, exactly. The second time, the third time or whatever, when you're repurposing it, you could, again, look at the data that you got on the other video.
Yeah.
Do not repost a video that got shit for you.
Obviously.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it performed for you and then it's like 2 months later, like Shane, for example, it's like 4 months ago already, a lot of people are going to forget it. Yes, your followers might be like, bro, you're reposting the same shit. who cares about those people?
Yeah.
You know, we're trying to target new people. That's the whole goal.
I'm just making sure you actually meant like reposting it.
Of course. Nah, yeah, keep asking questions, bro. But,
Post this.
huh?
How old is this video?
July. And the other one was probably even before that, you know? A day? Oh, nothing crazy?
Part two's cliffhangers like that are still gonna be popping because people.
Yeah, because it worked for him the first time.
Yeah, you would recommend like.
But it would
how
have
to
to be
recreate-
But look at the repurposed content he already made from that. And with this video, he could have made the other repurposed video with the text and the audio. That should have been another content. So
What's
that's,
the third one?
huh?
What's the third one?
The third one is the one I just recently showed. So like right there, he just made 2 pieces of content.
Well, you're saying you could have made another one.
But he could have made another one like this.
Just the before now.
You know what I'm saying? It's literally,
That's 3 videos.
look, watch it.
That's 3 videos from one content.
Exactly, bro. All right, you get the point, right?
You just need to record like all the clips to make them.
Bro, you literally just need to record a consultation video like a normal human being. Have fun, add your personality to it. Out of that one video, if you execute it correctly, you went through consultation. If you went through Consultations Academy and you know what questions to ask, you execute it correctly, you can make multiple videos off of it.
And all that's in Notion.
Huh?
All that's in Notion.
It's all, I think you have it in your personal Notion too. It's all in the modules as well. Like, the reason I have those modules is so I don't have to jump on a call and explain it when I've already explained it multiple and probably more in depth, you know? So when you understand how to create it, Ethan, you already know how to create a consultation video, right? And like for you, Flores, you're lacking on clients. Landon, you're lacking on clients. You're lacking on like getting consultations out. Bro, repurposing is one of the biggest things you guys, like so important to do when you're lacking on content in general. Does that make sense? Anyways.
Yeah, play that video.
Oh, the part 2?
Yeah.
We've seen nothing but these.
Bro.
How do you do it again?
How long have you been growing out your hair for?
Maybe like
4 years? You're ready to just chop it off today?
yeah.
Any special occasions with the haircut? What did you want to get today?
Oh, I wanted to get this.
So you're looking to chop off most of your hair?
Yeah, most of it.
What makes you come to me and like trust me with all this hair?
I seen you play basketball and like you was tough, so.
Oh man. Is it hard to maintain? Like you want to just have a little bit easier maintenance?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say your confidence level is right now on a scale of 1 to 10?
Probably like 7, I guess.
7? You ready to make that a 10, bro?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Fire clip. Oh yeah, that's Chris though. Another thing I want you guys to realize with that too, something about it, the sound hits. Yeah, of course. I like that scene, bro. You're creative always, bro. That shit's so creative. But the audio too, I don't know, something about it just hits. You know, it's on timing too, the audio on timing, and then the clips on timing. Everything kind of just hit. Yeah, Ty.
Would you say, since you already posted the entirety of the first part of the video,
Yeah.
when you're dropping the second, would you chop it up a little bit, like shorter?
He could have definitely chopped it up a little shorter. Like if he checks his retention, like obviously it didn't do as good. But for the guys who came from part 1 to part 2, they're most likely gonna watch the rest of the video. But yeah, either way, this shit freaking cooked for him both ways. But yeah, repurposing content, you guys. Repurposing content. For the guys who are still cooking too, like you guys could repurpose extra 3-4 pieces of content. It's cake, dude. It's cake.
So for me, do you think I should focus more on consultations or?
What do you want?
Or let's like brand, like a
Personal brand?
like follower base.
It's whatever you want, dude. Like if you want a follower base, you want a personal brand, then I would do that. The EVB 3 flywheel system. You know the system that I just showed you.
I did a few videos on my TikTok.
On your TikTok, double down. Straight up, double down.
You can watch one tonight. You can review. Like see if.
I'll do a quick review and then I gotta get to the next.
Import video.
Oh yeah, there's no internet.
You don't edit your
The
video.
fuck? It's fine. I could always review after if you want. I got you. But dude, yeah, biggest thing for you is like follow that system, but personalize it towards yourself. So again, the system was, what was it, like 3 viral videos, one journey kind of connection video, and then one like ICP video. So for you, if your goal is more personal brand, more journey then more. Now I'm not saying all these story videos and whatnot, but more. I think journey's good. Day in the life, content that makes people want to follow you for you. You know what I mean?
I did free haircuts. Remember when I was doing the free haircuts? I got a lot of followers from TikTok. I think I got over 2,000 in one day.
Fire, bro. Cooking. Let's go.